Now, some of the things we saw coming from the SA economy last week is, well, on Wednesday, the 11th, inflation figures came out, and SA inflation or CPI is currently sitting at 2.9%, which is way below the target which the SA Reserve Bank was targeting, and that is an average inflation of 4.5%. To see inflation in South Africa to come below 3%, it is always good, because real interest now, even those that are saving money in the banks, they are getting their money growing. For those 4%, those 6% you get on the banks right now, as it stands, you are making your money is not losing value. So savers are also winning at this juncture, or at this current moment, which is absolutely great. Inflation this low, it means one thing, and that is interest rates will also aggressively come down. 2.9%, it was good, but after that figure, or those figures, the Reserve Bank came in and weighed some of the things, and they said that these inflation figures that came out are setting the scene for more rate cuts, which in January the 30th, which is the date where the SA Reserve Bank will be announcing the interest rates decision based on the inflation figures. We can stay positive, we can look forward to that, because we know that inflation right now, this 2.9% which you saw, it is the lowest inflation figure since 2021, which is pretty exciting, as it shows that inflation in 2 years, inflation has fell way below the 4.5%, which was the target. So real interest right now onto your investments, onto your savings, is that interest, or that gains that you are seeing on your investments, your savings, minus the 2.9%, which, like I said, most banks in South Africa, I think annually they would give you, like, what, on average 5%, 6%, which means that when you minus that 6% from when you minus that 2.9% from that 6%, it simply means that your money is growing at a rate of 3.1%, which it's always good, or this is the good thing about inflation coming this low. But with that, there are countries that are struggling with high inflation. Nigeria is one of them, and others, they are struggling with high inflation, and therefore this real interest that we're talking about here, to them it's more. To them, they have to work very, very hard to break even in terms of the money they are generating. Otherwise, they have to invest outside of their countries to make some good returns on their money. Because guess what? On the 30th of January, when the SA Reserve Bank announced their interest rate decision, when they cut, I'm going to be even more relieved, because on my loans, like my bond here, it is quite flexible, meaning that as interest rate goes up, it also goes up. My bond repayment goes up. When interest rates get cut, my bond repayments are also cut off. So it is always good to see this, though my strategy is that I want to finish my bond fast, and therefore I've told my bank to never lower my bond repayments, because I want to try to finish my bond as soon as possible. So I look forward to interest rates cut coming end of January, and when they come, to me it will be an advantage, because the amount of money which will be going to my bond will be way more, or is going to increase, which is very, very good to see this happen. So yeah, man, for your shares, even for the companies that we invest in right now, when they want to go borrow money, they will get some pretty good deals, because interest rates are down, and these as a result mean even their repayments on the loans that they have, because companies that we invest in, if you have to go in and look into their statements, you will notice that they have got loans. They are loaning money somewhere to grow their business, and therefore the repayment for those loans will also go down, giving them a very good opportunity to grow, because maybe instead of them maybe paying 100 million on a loan, because of this interest rates cut, you find that they are paying what, less than 100 million, which is good. Same goes to me and you. If you were struggling with your debt right now, as interest rates go down, your repayment on your debt also goes down. it's your interest rate on your loan was linked to the current interest rates that we are seeing into our economy. So it is good, man. We can expect some positive things next year, because interest rates is going to continue being cut. And for those that are strategizing like myself and not taking down their installment or monthly repayments on their loans, they are going to quickly finish their loans, which, boy, I must say, for to reach financial freedom, we need to be debt free as possible. And personally, I'm all about that, man. I want to try. I am one person that tries to finish their loans as early as possible, because I want to invest as much so that I can obviously go for early retirement, where I'm just managing my investments, my asset classes, which is something that obviously I cannot wait to get to that, because right now I'm doing whatever I can to invest as much as I can so that I can get to enjoy my life better even in the future. So tell me what you think about this. I think these are great news. These are good news to the SA consumers, that knowing that inflation came below 3% for the second time, which was just so good to see. So yeah, man, blue sky is coming long term. So yeah, man, just thought I'd give you this quick update. Tell me what you think about this. We are looking forward to end of January, where we'll be getting the interest rates decision, to get to know at how much are they cutting the interest rates. But yeah, we'll wait, we'll see. Otherwise, I'll appreciate if you can just hit the likes button, comment and subscribe. And once you subscribe, don't forget to hit or click that notification bell, so that at least you get notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. Blue sky is coming, long term will win. That's all from me, and God bless you all.